What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Yes, it's your girl, Tanya Marie, coming to you today, yeah, with another one, y'all. If you haven't heard about Campbell soup, honey, yeah, they're in hot boiling water, honey, with one of their VPs getting out of line, getting out of pocket, and saying some disparaging comments, okay, about the product and about the people, all right, who buy the product and also the people that work at the company as well. So we're going to get into it and talk about what's going on down at Campbell's. All right, so right before Thanksgiving, y'all, right before Thanksgiving, where we got the season of warm kitchens, simmering pots, and we got the shelves stocked high with America's most popular and famous soups. Campbell's. Good. Y'all know Campbell's, right? Well, it finds itself in boiling hot water, y'all. Okay, right before the holiday Thanksgiving, right? So the question everyone is asking is what is going to happen to the household brand when drama is inside Campbell's house? Okay, so let's get into it. So, a longtime employee, Robert Garza, says he walked into what should have been an ordinary meeting about salary, right? Your mundane Monday meetings, nothing to hoopla, right home about, right? But no, not this Monday, honey. So, he walked in and was shocked with what he heard. So, he said, one of the top execs in the company made some disparaging remarks, right? Remarks that could shake the company to its core, right? So Garza claims he secretly recorded more than an hour worth of comments from Martin Bally. All right, and he is Campbell's vice president and chief information security officer. All right, so baby, one of the top dogs. And what he says, that recording contains will or could send shockwaves, right, to everyone. That's what he said now. So we're going to listen to a little bit of what Garza recorded.
Former employee who's suing the company says he secretly recorded Campbell's VP and Chief Information Security Officer Martin Bally during what that worker describes as an hour-long tirade. We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit? So healthy. Now that I know what the it is, even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at meat, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. So not only does
Whew, honey, those his words, honey. Y'all heard it out of his mouth, right? So, according to the lawsuit, and the lawsuit was just filed in November, Bally allegedly mocked the very food company that he worked for, basically saying it was for effing poor people, dismissing it as saying it was highly processed, and even bragging, saying that I don't even buy Campbell's products barely anymore now that I know what's effing in it. Okay, well, do tell, Bally, what's in it? What do people need to know? What y'all holding secrets out there at the company, right? Can you imagine that? A top executive criticizing the product on which millions of families rely on, right? Products we serve in lunch boxes, hospitals, schools, holiday casseroles. Y'all know y'all be using that cream of mushroom and some of y'all dishes, right? Campbell's. It is a household staple, right? Right before Thanksgiving. Ooh, I tell you, that lawsuit hit in November, and the lawyers are trying to be strategic and try to hit Campbell's hard, baby. That's oh, you gonna play with us? We got you. So, right. Now, Garza says the recording captured derogatory comments about Indian workers as well. So, with Bally allegedly saying Indians don't know effing anything. So, Lord, now you got the racist comments coming out as well. So, when Garza reported what he heard, he's saying that he got retaliated against, and 20 days later, he got fired. He said he also heard Bally admit that he has to take Mary J edibles before coming to work as well. Honey, he must have been on them Mary J edibles with him flying out all these derogatory statements, racist statements, tearing down the company in a salary meeting. He must have was high out of his mind, allegedly. Okay. So Garza is filing a wrongful termination, retaliation, and discrimination lawsuit because he said once again he got fired 20 days later after he let the company know what was being said. Now, the company allegedly said they never knew about the recording, all right, until the lawsuit surfaced. Now, you know they're going to try to cover their tails, honey, because I'm sure they knew. That's why he got fired. All right. Now they placed initially Bally, the executive, on administrative leave, but I do see where updated here earlier today that they have fired the executive. So yeah, he has been fired, the executive, for making those derogatory comments here about the employees and about allegedly making those false statements about what's in the cans of soup. Right. All right. So they absolutely deny that their products are unhealthy or low quality. In fact, they're saying that Bally only works in IT and not in food development. So his opinions have no basis. Okay. He doesn't understand the science behind the brand. Okay. They were saying the comments about our food are not only inaccurate, they are patently absurd, excuse me. So they're saying they're absurd. So he don't know anything about their products. He only works in IT, right? But honey, the fallout has begun. So now this tape is out, it's the ball is starting to roll. So Florida Attorney General has now announced that the state consumer protective division will open its own investigation examining both the chain and the alleged statements made on that recording. All right. So let's take a step back and see what will this do to this company that is in everybody's home, right? Who haven't had some chicken noodle soup? Campbell's, that's your go-to, right? So it's been a staple in American kitchens for over 150 years. Okay, it's now forced to defend its product, also its culture, its leadership, its credibility. Honey, baby, they fighting for their lives. Okay, out here right before the one holiday where Campbell is everywhere. Okay, the green bean casserole. Okay, your soups and grandma's recipes. Okay, Campbell soup is everywhere, right? It is everywhere. So now it's a question: do we, the consumer, trust Campbell? Was Bally telling some of the truth? Is there some bioengineered meat in the soup? Was the marketing for poor people to where they want to serve low quality food to people? Was there some basis to it? We got questions, right? Right? Does this reshape your holiday shopping? What will investors, loyal customers think as the investigation unfolds publicly, loudly, and rightfully so? The nation needs to know what's in those cans of mushroom soup. Huh? We need to know. Okay, now if the allegations are proven true, now the financial damage could be, very, very huge in that, right? Could be staggering. It could be staggering. Okay, there's a loss of brand trust, consumer backlash, regulatory scrutiny. All right, PR fallout, and the reputation has been shaken. 150 years, y'all, baby, all that down the drain. Okay. All right. Because when a company is built on comfort foods, all right, and then it finds itself in the center of discomforting headlines, people will start to ask questions, right? Because we're like, what's in these cans? Are you trying to help? Are you trying to hurt us? Like, you trying to serve us low quality food because you think low of certain people? Really, right? We got questions, right? So after hearing all of this from the executive, former executive now, because they fired him, all right, and now they're going to be doing, the attorney general is going to be doing an investigation. Are you still going to buy Campbell's? Are you still going to have it on your shopping list for Thanksgiving? Have you already purchased Campbell's? Do you have a backup plan? Are you going to pull out some homemade recipes and make your soups from scratch? Y'all let me know. Drop down in those comments below. I thought this was interesting because Campbell's, that's our go-to. Are you going to switch to Progresso? right? Or store brand, all right? Or you're gonna go to a store brand and do it that way. Y'all let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts? Are y'all still rocking with Campbell's, or now your antennas are up and you're questioning what's really in those cans, right? All right, but I thought this was interesting with Campbell Soup being that it was Thanksgiving right around the corner. All right, y'all. But yeah, I wanted to bring this news out here to the forefront. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what y'all got to say about this below. All right, y'all. Well, it is Thanksgiving Eve here. All right, in America. All right, so I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I hope y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family, friends, and loved one. If you're not able to get out there with your family as well, I hope you do something nice, positive, and stress free for yourself on Thanksgiving. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for always coming on in your room and blessing your girl with your presence. I greatly appreciate it. All right. And we want y'all to be unique, be different, but most importantly, just be you. Thank y'all so much once again. And I hope y'all have a great night. Ta ta, y'all.